A warm welcome to Joburg Today. I'm Riley Sakwe.
And I'm Zizi Pondevu.
Joburg can be a little bit overcrowded.
No, that's true. And if you're needing some me time in the city, the Peach Hotel is as good as a getaway.
The hotel's been here for 10 years. We are what I call Joburg's eco-chic boutique hotel. So we're very boutique, we're 16 rooms, but we've got a strong focus on the environmental responsible tourism side, and then we call ourselves chic in the sense that we're smart, we're sexy. We won Best City Hotel in Africa at the World Boutique Hotel Awards. The timing with our 10th birthday is just brilliant, and it's just a really great to have been in the business for 10 years and to be recognised in that way. I always say that the things that make us different, we're an owner-run property, so you get an attention to detail here that is hard to match in other places. We really wanted to keep which is a beautifully built old house. It's 60 years old, so we've kept as much of the character as we can in the property. You're right in the heart of the city here, but you can't hear anything. And that was really the feeling that we wanted to preserve. If you want to get to Rosebank, you're just up the road, Sandton just over there. So for us, it was about preserving the garden, the beautiful gardens, a really nice feeling. It's not just about business and money and dollar signs. It's about having fun. It's about having a really great place for people to stay. And that goes well beyond just the financial side of running a business.
The Peach Hotel won the Best Boutique Hotel in Africa, and we got to experience the classy, elegant, and eco-friendly hotel right here in the heart of Joburg. I'm Mpoma Shego for Joburg Today.
How's it? This is Zion, and you are watching Joburg Today.
Join the conversation on our Facebook page, that's joburgtoday.tv.
Follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today.
And if you're one of those people on the move, then pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I.
So tell me, Zizi, what's your worst load shedding experience?
Wet weave, load shedding.
I can relate with that because these dreadlocks take a long time to dry. But Parkhurst residents are slowly but surely building a load shedding free life for themselves.
Going solar, gas, and off-grid, one house at a time. Not too long ago, the Parkhurst community stirred up the broadband internet sector by making super fast, cheap fiber internet directly into their homes possible. And they may now just be doing the same for South Africa's alternative energy industry.
Leading by example, Parkhurst Village Residents and Business Owners Association's Ryan Beach quitted City Power and Eskom recently.
I expected that electricity was going to become very expensive, so then I decided to go off the grid. I've always had a keen interest in renewable energy, and then added to that load shedding. That was just like putting petrol on the fire for what I wanted to do.
Having 2,000 houses in Parkhurst off-grid by 2020 is part of the community's Vision 2020 plan.
We believe Eskom electricity is going to become very expensive in this country, and we also believe it's a very unreliable source of energy. We are aiming to create Africa's first smart grid and green hub. We started planning this project towards the end of last year. We started talking to consulting engineers, industry experts. Currently, we've only focused on the PV solutions because of all the problems people are facing with load shedding.
I've had to make quite a couple of changes to my home in order to get off grid. I've started from really a zero basis. I've had to change all my light fittings to LEDs and to compact fluorescents. I've gone solar with my geysers. I've added 12 photovoltaic panels. I've also added a gas water heater to back up my solar.
The off-grid conversion of an average Parkhurst house can cost about 175,000 rand.
A big part of this project was to make this affordable for everybody, and we used our numbers, and we went to suppliers and said to them, we've got 2,000 houses, we're not willing to pay what everybody else is paying, and that's the deals we put together for our residents.
A community project, creates buying power, and that's one of the reasons why this is a very sustainable project. Through that we discounted the product. We incorporated a lot more in regards to the installation of the technology.
The payback period for all the changes I've made to my home with the photovoltaics and solar, etc., will take probably between 8 to 10 years, but I'm coming off a very low base where I've had to put in gas, which a lot of the other residents already have. So for me, with the Eskom and City Power increases in payment that happen year on year, I'm guessing closer to 5 to 7 years payback.
The effect of the Parkhurst program will highlight the potential of what the energy market will do. It will achieve the objective that we need in the industry to make sure that the awareness goes out, that we as an industry and as a company can also say that it can be done, it's affordable, it's sustainable. Once the banks are involved, we will see that the sustainability and the affordability is something that will be achieved. And I think once that model has been achieved, it can be replicated elsewhere.
According to Ryan, 10 houses are already off-grid. He expects at least another 50 Parkhurst homes to follow by the end of the year. Marisa de Klerk, Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Fortune Shawalala and you're watching Joburg Today.
Every year, thousands of South Africans flock to Johannesburg for better opportunities. But the problem is always accommodation.
That's true, right? Most Junction, however, have found an innovative architectural solution for student accommodation.
I like this place better because from the outside it attracts you, and then in the inside all the colors and everything, they also attract you. It's very vibey, it's young, it's fresh. I think that's why I like it a lot. And it's comfortable, it's very comfortable.
It's cool because we have everything we need here, and then we're not struggling with anything. If you wanna do something on the computer labs, we do have computer labs here, and we have a gym and all these things we need.
It's not scary or anything like that. It's actually very safe because when there's wind, you don't feel it. Because when you're outside, you kind of get a bit, But then it's fine. I don't think they make us live in a place where it's not safe or anything.
My room is nice, bruh. It's nice and it accommodates me. I have space, and all the space I need to study and all the stuff. And we also have study rooms here in this building.
Obviously the building, you can tell when you're on the bridge and you just look at the building that, it's a different, you wouldn't think it's like a student accommodation, but it's very different because we've got, when they say there's levels to this, but we've got different levels of different things and the study and the computer room and everything like that. That's proper, the rooms are spacious, and like I said, it's very comfortable. It's got a really nice academic environment. And you can study here, it's safe, and it's proper. It's a proper place to live in.
Built on nothing but innovation and creativity, the silos and containers bring a new meaning to the phrase home away from home for students all over Johannesburg, giving them a very comfortable and affordable way to live. I'm Sphiwe Matebula for Joburg Today.
Hi, my name is Gemma and you're watching Joburg Today.
And that brings us to the end of today's show.
But be sure to check out our playlist to see what's happening in and around your beautiful city.
That's it from me, Zizi Paul.
And me, Riley.
We leave you with Runaway Train by the Hines Brothers.
Enjoy.
Back in ETV.
Change my name, it's what I had to do, you see. Living life in great confusion. To find a way to live at peace eternally, to get out of my illusion. Some days like a runaway train, some days I can't remember my new name. Some days like a runaway train. I've seen the faults, I've seen the light. I looked into my Father's eyes. Blindness is my real disguise. We all must live, we all must die. Doing all that we can to please ourselves, not thinking of tomorrow. Forgetting who we are, we think we're what is not. Beg and steal and borrow. Some days like a runaway train, some days I can't remember my new name. Some days like a runaway train. I've seen the faults, I've seen the light. I looked into my Father's eyes. Blindness is my real disguise. We all must live, we all must die. Some change has gotta come my way, before I fall outside. We could wait for another day, but that would not be right. That would not be right. I've seen faults, I've seen the light. Oh Lord, I looked into my Father's eyes. Blindness is my real disguise. We all must live, we all must die. I've seen faults, I've seen the light. Oh Lord, I looked into my Father's eyes. Blindness is my real disguise. We all must live, we all must die.